you also did a film with James Gunn called Slither. And
oh yeah, I did definitely. Wow. Nice research on that.
Hey, my show is called The Fangirl's Guide. I do the research. So you've done it. You've done the movie with James Gunn, and that had like Rooker and Fillion, you know, all these people that people like myself fangirl over. And then you do a movie like this. Final Destination 3 was awesome, by the way.
Thank you very much.
If you know, and now doing a film like Extract, where you're working with seasoned vets, you're working with a cult hero in Mike Judge, and then you've got Affleck and Bateman and Mila and all these people. Was there like the first, even T.J. Miller for that matter? Were there any like first day jitters, or were you really nervous, or were you just like, boom, I'm here to work? Did they take you under their wing at all, or was it?
Both Jason and Mike were really, really great in that, because I was incredibly nervous and sweaty. Because it was, I mean, I just couldn't believe it. Even like from the first audition, even to rehearsing for the first audition for Mike, and then reading with Jason, and then actually getting the job, and it was just nuts, you know, because this is a dream come true, and working with a legend like Mike and Jason as well, you know, like these are big deals to me. These are guys who are funny and who can deliver and are real pros. Once I actually got on set with them and saw just how professional they were. Jason was able to be joking around with everybody and literally entertaining the entire crew, and then in a second just drop right into character, which was it just blew my mind, and it was something that really I was trying to learn from him a lot, just because, you know, it's to me the right way to do it, the right way to sort of hold yourself on set. But certainly I was very, very nervous the whole time.
And what's been the reaction from the 90210 fans?
I don't know. I don't know. I think any fans are probably just stoked to see somebody that they are fanatic about in something else again. Not quite the same audience, though, I don't think. Although I'd love to have a theater full of teenage girls watching Extract. It might be a little inappropriate for them, but why not? You know, it's a good movie. They should see. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think you know, I hope that just as many people as possible can see this movie, because it's probably the first. You know, I did an episode of Supernatural, which was actually the first job I've ever been proud of, and this is the second. So I'm really, really excited to have people see this, because it's rare to actually believe in and really want to stand behind and next to a movie that you just feel so great about, so proud.
My show is called The Fangirl's Guide, which encompasses gaming and comic books and
cool.
all that stuff, including movies like Final Destination 3 and Slither. What do you fanboy over, like comic book wise, or is there someone you haven't met yet that you're like, if I meet them, please don't, you know, you would pray you wouldn't ass out in front of them?
Yeah, this is Vincent D'Onofrio,
nice.
Who works on Criminal Intent, Law and Order Criminal Intent, yeah, Full Metal Jacket, and Men in Black, and The Cell.
Whole Wide World.
Yeah, he's.
You can see a movie called The Whole Wide World.
Salt and Sea, yeah, I heard that's really good. Is that what's the? Anyway,
Whole Wide World's about Robert E. Howard, the guy who created.
Yeah, I think Sam was told me. Yeah, yeah, exactly, the comic book thing. Yeah, I love that. I think he is one of the best actors out there right now, and he is, if I were ever to meet that guy, I'm dying to get on Criminal Intent, just to work with him. I don't want to do one of the episodes with Goldblum. Sorry, man. I really just want to work with him. I just think he is so strong and so interesting, and he's somebody who is making strong choices that other actors would not be able to pull off, but he just encompasses this intimidating, nuanced, you know, almost twitchy, oddball detective so well that I think, yeah, he's somebody I really look up to and would love to one day be able to be in projects and have an impact on a young actor like me as he has. And that makes sense, yeah.
And what are you going to take? What do you think is the main thing you're going to take away from this film experience to go into your next project?
You know, I think it's just a confidence thing. Like I now, again, like I said, I'm actually proud of this, and I hope that I can then break into the comedy world as much as possible, and then continue that, to continue this whole thing, because I just love comedy. I've always tried to do it. I have very little experience in it, but again, I'm dying to break into it and to make a good chunk of my resume be comedic projects. So again, it would just be sort of confidence. Now I feel like, okay, I've at least gotten this done. If you finish the movie, it counts for something. So.
Do you game, and what platform do you own if you do?
I have I have a PS3 and I have an Xbox. A PS3, I recently just wrapped for the second time Uncharted Drake's Fortune, which is a great game.
Is that your favorite game?
That's almost up there. You know what's a really, really great game? I just also wrapped Wolverine, which is awesome.
Isn't that a fun game?
So good. And, I was playing it versus Prototype, that other one. Now, I don't like Prototype as much, but there's this other game, this is important, it's a game called Call of Juarez. There's one on Xbox 360, but there's a sequel called Call of Juarez 2, Bound in Blood.
Yep.
And it's a Western. It's a Gunslingers. It is so good. So good.
Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2, I think, would be right up your alley.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead is it's too much shooting. Like, I like stories. That's the thing. Like, that's what I liked about even the lore with the Tomb Raider games.
Right.
Is that it's more about that kind of Indiana Jones. Like, there's a story. You got to solve puzzles.
So you're
and stuff
like into
too.
like the over-the-shoulder third-person shooter, like Halo, where there's actually something you'd go into.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I like there to be a goal and fascinating stuff. I like there to be a goal and again, like, for secrets to be discovered and stuff. It's not so much to be about like tactical shooting and all that kind of. It doesn't really matter how great the the weaponry is and that kind of stuff. As long as I can get a headshot off, I'm okay.
Thank you.
Cool.